to buy Canelo versus Golovkin at $16.95. Press box office on your Sky remote or visit boxnation.com.
Now let's talk about, let's talk about Las Vegas. Let's talk about what you've been through. Let's talk about Sergey coming back. Let's talk about he's fighting Shabransky.
That's a good fight.
But the question that it's on everybody's mind is one of the questions that came up before the second Ward fight, and that was John David Jackson, him being contacted by Ward's people. Now, John David Jackson has been on. He's had a couple of interviews. He said a couple of negative things about Sergey. No one knows who's going to be training Sergey if John David Jackson is. Can you enlighten the fans on what's going on with that situation?
Well, Sergey just got back from Russia today.
Yeah, I saw his tweet that he was flying in.
I haven't seen him. I haven't had a chance to discuss it. Obviously, he's going to make his feelings known when he's ready, and I imagine it will be, tomorrow or something. But I don't have the answer for you right now. I don't know.
What are your thoughts about it?
This is like it's like a marriage.
Yeah.
When you're friends with both of them and you're like, but obviously something's very wrong, and it's probably not good for them to be together anymore. So, when people get into that when they're in that kind of a close relationship, and then there is. One does something the other does not. Perhaps they might regret having done or shouldn't have, and the other. This happens in a relationship. It's hard to watch it break up, but clearly it's going to have to happen here.
Now talk about the fight. Talk about Sergey Kovalev fighting Shabransky as his comeback fight. New York. Obviously, New York has been very well tailor-made for an Eastern European fighter to go over there, sell out, do what they have to do, perform well, and then basically come back to either LA or Vegas and just go to the bigger stage again. Is that what's going on here with Sergey?
Yeah, I was delighted when Madison Square Garden, called up right after this Ward fight and just said, listen, will you please bring Sergey here? We want to be in the Sergey Kovalev business. It is where he should be. Looking back, if I could change something, perhaps that first fight would have been here. Tough to win a decision against the local hero here, and Ward was the American. And I really never. It's a shame, but that's how it is. In New York, you're in kind of more of a blue state. You kind of have. I just don't see those kinds of problems there. In this fight, both guys are from foreign countries, so we're not going to have to worry about it. And we would like to spend much more time doing fights at the Garden. They want to work with us. I want to work with them. We have a lot of good young fighters that are going to be on the card. Some of them are from New York, some we've just signed. And it's a terrific card, and I think it's going to be a great night. It's going to be priced well. It's all good.
Ultimately, finally, what do you want to say to the fans just that follow Main Event, Sergey, and some of your younger fighters? That way they get to know them.
We have a terrific show coming up on October 5th at Mohegan Sun. It's just a straight-up club show, and we've got Juan Alexander is fighting against Elvin Ayala.
Okay.
And we've also got a really nice fight between Anthony Crespo, who's fighting Alan. It's a real local rivalry. They're shit talking each other already back and forth.
All right.
We've got a lot of, again, our young guys that we've just signed are on the card, and it's going to be a fun night again. Really well priced, and just two opportunities for people to just come out and have a lot of fun. Watch guys, throwing punches.
Thank you for your time. Thank you, Kathy.
Hi fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. Just before a big fight, I'm often asked, what are the odds? Like, who should I put my money on? Who do you got? It just makes sense for me to tell you guys that you should go visit Bovada. The link is in our description box. Just click it and you'll be directed right over to them. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd appreciate it if you did. Just click right here.